Alright, everybody, welcome to Constructed Clash. This week I am playing Blue-White against Mason Clark, and I'm really excited to do this testing for the Grand Prix this weekend in Detroit. Today, we're going to give Mason the GG. Alright, we would like to play first. Let's get into this. Alright, so we have two lands, Path, Logic Knot, Mana Leak. This hand's just great. This hand is just basically great. It's also good against like multiple types of decks. You know, even against Burn, it's like actually not that bad. Actually, it's just great against Burn. This hand's just great. I don't think that Mason yet realizes that I'm referencing a TV show. So we're going to lead off with Polluted Delta. Give ourselves, get that Polluted Delta out of our deck. It's definitely our worst fetch land. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, crack this. We're going to go ahead and get Island. And we have a choice between Logic Knot and Mana Leak. I think that both... Logic Knot definitely scales better throughout the whole game. I'm in a Mana Leak. I think that we're already one card. We're going to go be 3 cards in Graveyard. This is already basically Mana Leak. Maybe not, though. Maybe it is better. I'm going to Logic Knot it. I don't know if this is right. We can talk about it later. Alright, we draw Island. We're going to play this so that we can try to get Hallowed Fountain into play. Godless Shrine untapped makes me think Lingering Souls. Weird. I think currently we are okay with Lingering Souls. I certainly don't want to spend a counterspell on Lingering Souls right now. I would not like to pay 2 life. I don't hate countering the back half of Souls. Alright. So I don't think we've drawn a spell yet, so that's precarious. But luckily, we are on our Cryptic turns. So. And Mason is electing to not attack. Haha, LOL, oops. Mason did not mean to not attack. Interesting. Mason is electing to not cast a spell, though. Okay. So one of the things you want to do with your fetch lands in this deck, unless you think you're playing against Blood Moon, which we could be, so I might grab planes with this one, is actually grab your Hallowed Fountains first, because you're a Field of Ruin deck. So you want to do... Yeah, so Kolaghan's Command, getting back Young Pyromancer. I think that does warrant counter draw. Does it though? Yeah. So I kind of expect something, yeah, like a Thoughtseize here. Totally fine. It's going to take the Hieroglyphic Illumination. I think that we made the right play on that Kolaghan's command. Especially, like, I think Mason's either trying to jam a Blood Moon, which makes a lot of sense, or trying to jam like Liliana or something. Timely Reinforcements is an interesting pick. I do think it's decent against Mason's deck, though, so I guess it makes some amount of sense. So I have a couple choices here. I know that the Mardu lists were playing a one of main deck Blood Moon before. I don't know that they still are. I'm gonna grab this Plains, and just try and play around it while I can. So during Mason's attack step, depending on how this plays out. I'm gonna let Mason take the Mana Leak because so the reason is because I want to have mana hieroglyphic plus Terminus. Okay, so if we path, that seems so bad. Lingering Soul's so good. Alright, so here we can cast Jace the Mind Sculptor and brainstorm, which seems like the best play to me. I can, if I really want to, I can protect Jace from these Lingering Souls tokens. These cards are really bad. I'm gonna put them here, here, suspend. And I don't know if we're protecting this Jace anymore. Well, we certainly. Oh man, Blue Lightning Bolt is powerful. So if we kill one of these, it actually decreases Mason's clock by a turn. So I'm actually going to do that. So we know the top card of our deck is bad. We're going to leave up this Field of Ruin, and we're going to brainstorm. Oh, look at that. Look at Mr. Lucksack over here. Hopefully Mason doesn't have Fatal Push here. Look at me, Mr. Lucksack. Me, Mr. Lucksack. We're obviously still not in a great spot as there's 2 lands on top of our deck, but we might actually crack this Field of Ruin to shuffle those away. Oh no, are we just dead? Because he's shocking himself. Oh, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble, fam. Got that Bedlam Reveler. So we're going to kill this. To shuffle our deck. Just to kind of let me look. So I got 2 left on that. Cryptic is pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we're going to tap his team, bounce Lily. I think. Actually, let's draw a card. So we go to 5. Yeah, let's do my original play. Return Lily. Blue, blue, white, white. Wait, do I not have enough blue? Blue, 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 blue. There we go. I'm smart, guys. I promise. I promise I'm not the dumbest. What we really want to do is force Mason to play Lily, make Mason discard another card with Lily, and then just kill Lily. I just wish Lightning Bolt looked like that. That would be way better. Oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor, walk through the door. My life's better than ever before. So the card in Mason's hand is like super duper important. And I think I just want to bounce this. I think the card in his hand is specifically either push or... I mean, I don't know what it could be. I mean, it's either push or it's... It's either push or it's... Kolaghan's Command? It's gotta be a Kolaghan's Command. So if it's Kolaghan's Command and I bounce this, my Jace dies. I think it is Kolaghan's Command. I think if I draw 3 cards... So, if let's see, so it's Kolaghan's Command, he gets back, so next time he texts me for 4, it goes to... Okay. Not gonna lie, fam. I don't know what the right play is, but I think it's to look for Snapcaster Mage. This is all pretty good. Alright, so we're going to put them back like this. And then hopefully negate Kolaghan's Command. Jace will die. It is not Kolaghan's Command. What did he not want to discard? Okay. There's another Bedlam. So I draw 3 here. Kind of just need to draw a Wrath, to be honest. I choose myself. Did I not choose myself? Is Moto freezing? You freezing on me, Moto? That works too. Draw for the turn. Okay. Play Teferi. Alright, I'll draw a card. I can also play this turn. It's exactly enough. And then pass the turn back. Untap. Untap. Faithless Looting. Get them prowess triggers. Ah, he did have Blood Moon. Feels smart. Okay. I will target Path to Exile. I will cast Path to Exile. I will block with Snapcaster Mage. And let's see where Mason goes from here. Flashback Faithless Looting, that makes sense. Man. Alright. Okay. So I think we want to draw a card. That's pretty good. The debate now is what we do with this. So we have quite a few options. I think I like blocking with it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 4 plus 5, 9. So this is... So I could flashback Timely Reinforcements right now, giving me a lot of time with the Teferi. That might actually be the best play. Oh, that doesn't work! So bad! Well, that was bad. That's like real bad. Alright. That was really bad, guys. I forgot that I would have a creature in play. Alright. Uh Let's go grab an island. So they have 2 Blood Moons in the main. This makes my play so much worse. I should have just definitely Cryptic snapped. That's really bad. I still haven't drawn a Wrath yet. We've got quite a few spells left in our deck, including multiple Wraths. We do now have to win with Teferi, or finding a way to get rid of this Blood Moon. We do have Teferi in play, so it does answer Blood Moon, but it is interesting to note that this is kind of our lives right now. So Lightning Bolt is probably targeting Snapcaster Mage. We'll definitely cast the Serum Visions before we plus our Teferi. Go. Do we want that other Serum Visions? I don't think so. Oh, we got Crucible. So, let's say it's a bottom. Yeah, bottom. Plus Teferi. Play Crucible. Grab just basically any land. Yep, I'll reveal Terminus. We'll just concede this game. There's not really a reason to play it anymore. Only because the only way that we could win would be Jace plus. We would need to draw Jace the Mind Sculptor and a Cryptic Command. And I just don't think that's happening anytime soon. So, yeah, definitely we're not going to win that game. That's frustrating. I think that if we play that correctly, though, it's definitely possible to yeah. So, all right, let's stop. Let's yeah, we're gonna restart some moto. Okay, so according to the sideboard guide, you want the Lyra, the Tiny Reinforcements, the Purge, and the Surgical Extraction. This is a little bit interesting to me. So I'm gonna definitely follow a lot of this. So I'm definitely gonna board in the Angels. The timely actually did seem really good. I think that the Crucible and V-Click seem actively awful. I don't think I need this many paths. So the next question is, do we want the Purge and the Surgical and the Rest in Pieces? It says to board out the Logic Knot, which makes a lot of sense. It's probably our worst counterspell in this matchup. And then it wants me to put out these 2 paths for these 3 cards. So it's very clear that this the player that took third with this really believes that this matchup is in fact about a few different cards. So I'm definitely going to bring in the Rest in Pieces, but I don't think I'm going to board in the Surgical Extraction. I think that's a little bit of overkill. I think I will board out a Jace the Mind Sculptor, actually, because we boarded in another win condition. Kind of diversify a little bit. That could be wrong, but this is how I'm going to board. I would love to play first. So that game, couple of thoughts on that play that obviously cost us the game. There's a couple of reasons that it cost us the game. We obviously thought about the fact that we could Cryptic, which just would have been the better play, all things considered. But also, even if we do get Blood Moon, and my play works the way that I thought it worked, which is I get 3 creatures, I actually have enough blockers to even through to protect Teferi. Like, well, first of all, he can't attack into Teferi to get it low enough that he can actually cast that Blood Moon and have it have any effect on the game. So that's a pretty big deal. Definitely just like a really silly misplay on our part. I think this hand's really good. We're gonna definitely keep it. Has everything we need. Mason had a mulligan of 5 there. That's pretty insanely good for us, but I would not like to pay 2 life. And one of the reasons that we made that play was to to protect Teferi with the tokens, right? And it was just silly Spencer. So leading with Mountain is, I think, pretty freaking good for us. I think we're likely to see a Faithless looting here when my computer's not frozen. So, Lingering Souls, Bloodstained Mire in the yard. So I think Mason's best path to victory is going to be to Blood Moon us on the mulligan. So we're going to want to play this this Field of Ruin next turn and leave it up, basically no matter what, in an attempt to make sure that we can get a basic land into play. Do we want this? Do we want to put this into our graveyard? I think no. I think we want that. So we're going to play that Field of Ruin rather than the tap land. That way we have some semblance of a chance against Blood Moon here. Yeah, Inquisition is fine. Sure. No reason to try and conceal information here. We'll go ahead and do this now. We're gonna get. I think it's correct to get a white source because there's so many blue islands in our deck. Just want to activate white first. We already have the triple blue for Cryptic Command there. Last card for Mason. No, not the last card. So you flashback Lingering Souls. And he's going with gas now. I would not like to bin Supreme Verdict, as that seems pretty good here if he doesn't have Blood Moon. Taking a truck here. Molten Rain, pretty insane here. Also, we're kind of getting punished for our play 2 turns earlier. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need to bin that. I need to draw specifically a land that comes into play untapped. And Mason, if not, Mason will win on his mull of 4. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a start, baby. We'll go ahead and grab Island, and then we will cast Supreme Verdict. We don't have to do that. We can leave up Cryptic, but I don't think there's a reason to. It's kind of a pretty good scenario for us, him having to flashback face looting this turn. We're going to be able to flip this Search for Azcanta, and then we'll be able to hopefully just win the game through raw card advantage through there, and we'll take our time playing our Lyra. Uh, I don't really see a reason to have this rest in peace right now. I would like to flip this. And we'll draw a card. Cool. So we're going to pass now and force Mason to try and win the game through this. So we're going to... I kind of like returning Blood Crypt to Mason's hand. Or I could draw a card. I'll just draw the card. This allows me to draw something with this Flooded Strand too. Alright, here we're just going to go ahead and crack this to get that plains. I really like leaving up Negate this turn with the Search for Azcanta. Sure. Mason's gonna cast Bedlam Reveler here, and we'll kill the Bedlam Reveler. Actually, we have 6 lands. I might actually just activate Search this turn while I have the mana to do so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're gonna draw a card. And then we're gonna draw a card again. And we will, I think we'll bottom these. And then say go. We might have wanted that land actually. She's got 2 cards left. I'm actually okay with this resolving. That's even better. cast Lightning Bolt targeting. I do not want to cast that. I do think it's time to cast this Lyra, though. Discard Wear Terror. It is entirely possible, kind of from this game, that I was incorrect in the Rest in Peace. I'm not sure yet, but want to draw that next turn. So we will go ahead and attack. We have Snap Negate now, which is pretty good. Snap Negate might be enough to lock this one up. What does this card do? Whenever opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses life and you gain 2 life. Okay. So currently we don't care about that. So I'm not gonna cast this timely, only because I still think that Mason can't win without trying to kill this Lyra, and I would rather him try and do that. So Snap Negate plus Mana Leak seems like the end of the game here. Okay. Okay. So snap, cryptic, tap your team, you die. All right. Okay. So, what did I think of that? Do I want the Purge? Do I want the Surgical? Are paths bad? I think Settle is actually good here. And I think it's better than this Terminus, but I don't know that I want to board out this Terminus. It's probably better than this path. So I don't think I want this. I don't think that these rest in pieces are very good, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess they make his Bedlam Revelers uncastable though, and that could be like a big deal. Alright, so now we get to be on the mulligan plan. We gotta play a little bit faster this game. This hand's keepable. I don't think I need a second one of those. We're gonna go ahead and suspend Ancestral Vision, and then next turn play this, do this. Molten Rain is like pretty good sideboard technology against us, I think. Thoughtseize taking Lyra is pretty good here. And you could just take the Serum Visions too, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Go ahead and draw our card first. See how we're looking. I'm going. I think I want to keep both of those. I probably don't want this one. I do want this one. Does Molten Rain? I need to look up Molten Rain. Is it like insane, or is it? Does it just like actually kill any land? Destroy target land. Alright, well, then there's no reason not to play the Celestial Colonnade. There is a reason to play that Flooded Strand, though, to grab planes. But other than that, I think that was correct. So I fully expect a shock and then a what's it called here? We have 2 more turns on our. So we have a couple choices here. One of them is to discard Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think that there's probably a 0% chance that we're discarding Cryptic Command here. I actually think it's correct to discard Snapcaster Mage. I could be wrong here, but I think that the way that we are going to have to win this game is going to be through raw cards at this point. Okay. What do I want to do here? Well, I certainly want to play this Flood Strand. I don't think that it is worth the Supreme Verdict yet. That could come back to bite me. Maybe it's like 6 life that I'm giving up here, but I don't think there's a reason to do that yet. Uh, yeah, so I do. Did Mason play a land? Yeah, he didn't play a land yet. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to counter this draw card. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna return this. The reason to do this is because it lets him either cast Blood Moon this turn or cast the Cabal this turn, and I would rather him have to make that decision. I'll target myself. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Um, all of this is pretty good. That's even better. I think we now start face sealing Mason. We have all of our important colors, so we don't really have to worry about mana. He can't bolt Jace out of Oblivion if I fate seal him. I think we're in good shape to win now. Would you like to put the Lingering Souls on the bottom of Mason's library? Do I? Yeah, we'll put it on the bottom. That's pretty decent as well. Um, I would like to put that on the bottom of Mason's library. I kind of want a Supreme Verdict here, and then leave up Remand. That's fine. Remand the backside. Um, put 2 back. Let's put back Colonnade, Terminus. Play this. Pass turn. Yeah, so we'll animate. My Celestial Colonnade is now Jace the Mind Sculptor, which is powerful. Moto is just like a classy client, guys. If he wants to use the bolt on this, I'm actually like more than okay with it. So we gotta float this Terminus. Oops. I should definitely not do it that way, though. Alright, so we definitely want to brainstorm again. We're gonna put this there, Terminus there, play Colonnade, pass the turn. I do want to use this Terminus. And then we'll start Fate Healing again. Yeah, we'll put that on bottom. I think that's actually pretty good for him. That's fine. Let him have that. Play this. Do not pay life. We will definitely be casting that. Nope, you can have that. Cracks fetch. Okay, casting position for value. Alright, and that is it. Alright, let's go talk to Mason in the postgame. So, thanks everybody for watching on the YouTube channel. Look at patreon.com/ccmtg. You can support this content. We're going to talk to Mason in the postgame. If you're a patron of the show, you can watch that. So check that out on patreon.com/ccmtg.